The popular marker brand Ohuhu was kind enough to send me some of their art supplies. So in this video, I'm going to be doing an honest review of everything they sent me. Huge shout out to Ohuhu for partnering up with me. Their website, socials, and everything used in this video is linked in the description. They sent me 3 products that I'm going to go through and review one by one, starting with the 120 set of alcohol markers. Something cool about these markers is that they come in a brush and chisel tip on one marker. Personally, my favorite is the brush tip because it allows me to blend smoothly, and the chisel tip can let you fill in large areas quickly and efficiently. Now, let's test out blending. I'm going to try to blend together this dark and light blue, and as you can see, these markers blend amazing. The colors are super vibrant too. Now, I'm just going to give a few tips when using these markers so you don't make the mistakes that I did. First, and most importantly, is filling out your color swatch. This paper came with the markers with a number on it, so all you have to do is find the marker and color in the square. You should do this because most of the time, the cap is not the same color as the actual marker color. Second, when you're coloring in a sketchbook or coloring book, you always want to have an extra piece of paper or plastic under it, because since these are alcohol markers, they bleed through almost every type of paper. But we'll see about that later in the video. Lastly, the brush tip is definitely the tip you want to go for if you're trying to blend. Never press down hard when using either sides because this can damage the nib, and pressing lightly will give you the same results. With the chisel tip, I'd recommend using this tip for filling in backgrounds or lettering. You can also use the side of it for skinnier lines, but that's just my opinion. Use it however you want. Next, we have the 30 set of acrylic markers, and I'm really excited for these. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I love acrylic paint markers. That's literally all I use in my videos. I want to start by saying that these have an amazing case for storing your markers, but now let's open it up. These markers are dual tip, just like the alcohol markers. They came with replacement nibs, and you can also shake them up and press down the nib on a separate piece of paper so the acrylic paint will come out. Now, I'm going to start testing each color to see if the cap is the same color as the actual marker color. I'm going to lay down the colors on this test sheet that came with a white and black, and surprisingly, the colors look great. So I'm going to try to draw a character and see how it turns out. Right off the bat, I realized that these markers have potential of being really good. The colors are vibrant, the price is good, and the overall feeling of these markers are amazing. But we'll see when the drawing is finished. One tip I would give when using these markers is don't press hard at all. Just like any other acrylic marker, the texture of the nib rips small pieces of paper into your drawings. But if you press light, that won't happen. Anyway, the drawing is complete and I think it turned out great. My overall thoughts of these markers is that the price is great for only 30 markers. The colors look amazing and the packaging is awesome. But now let's move on to the final product, and that is the Ohuhu marker pad, the sketchbook that's made for alcohol markers. With a sketchbook, there's not much to say. The paper feels super high quality. It came with a sheet of plastic, so if it does bleed through, you can have an extra layer. But can they bleed through the paper? Let's find out. I'm going to lay down this dark red and see if it bleeds through the other side. But surprisingly, it didn't bleed through. I even tried laying down up to 5 layers and nothing. This is 100% the sketchbook I'd recommend for alcohol markers or colored pencils. And that will be a wrap to the video. Huge shout out to Ohuhu for sending me all of this. Again, their website, socials, and everything used in this video is linked in the description. One last thing, use code HOLDENDRAWZ at checkout so you can get 10% off your next order. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.